You're over 50, tired of how foundation looks on your skin. There is a better way to preserve the look of skin without layers of product. I'm 53 and I have not worn foundation in about 3 years. The feeling of zero makeup on the skin is very addictive. I want to do any kind of method that gets me as close to nothing on my skin as possible. I'm going to use very pigmented color, a tanner and a little fountain pen. If using a tanner freaks you out, I get it. Learn this concept, you can use a contour. Clean face. My skincare, I didn't use anything that has an oil base, all water-based. Exfoliation needs to be a part of your daily skincare routine in order for this to work well. I recommend using chemical or enzyme mask for exfoliation. I have a tutorial that shows you how I get the tanner into this pen, a red brown made by Love & Tan. Delivery system of the tanner to the skin is not perfect, but it definitely gets you close. To keep the tanner off my hands, I'm going to use a latex glove. The Demi Method is in 3 basic steps. We're going to look to balance, restore what we've lost, so that's color. We want to reduce that contrast. What's darker, we want to bring it down. What's lighter, we want to bring it up. The goal of the tanner is to bring up the value in the light areas. Not looking to be tan, for balance of color. Use the little twisty top to push a little pressure, get it down into the bristles. In the delicate areas first, just going to dot a little bit of this color, this tanner, in these light little areas. If you'll notice, I am only using light little strokes, and you will see how the area becomes balanced. Speed this section up so you can see it happen over time. One half of my face done. Every time I do this, I love it. But the technique that I'm just barely touching and dotting, staying small. It does take more time than doing traditional makeup, of course. It's going to be done for me for 3 or 4 days. This is what we mean by restoring. Restoring the color that has been lost due to aging, skincare, just wear and tear. I still have that variation. I don't have like one shade, so that's the reason why it looks like my skin. And skin is supposed to have a beautiful mosaic of color. Next step in the Demi Method is to decorate. Bring flush warmth to the skin and just playing. Look at my palette. Pretty and bright and colorful it is. The grape loading up just a little. Right there on my hand, Pinky Promise. It's fluorescent purple. The small end of the shape brush, and pick up a little bit of the product, tap it in areas where I want a little bit of flush. If you have naturally red cheeks, you would skip over the areas of red and just balance out the color. My temples, any of the areas where blood vessels naturally occur, you can even take it down in here. Part of decorating could be your brows. Always do your brows. I fill them in with this color called Indigo. It's a contour color. Change the tattooing on my eyes, and I'm going to use this color 05 to neutralize tattooing. Today I have decorated lips, cheeks, eyes, brows. Last step in the Demi Method is subtracting color from the excess color areas. Typically, those are what we're drawn to first. We spend a lot of time and a lot of product taking away color. And since we've balanced and brought back some color in the light areas and brought up the value just a little bit, reduce that contrast, the dark is not as noticeable and to become part of the mosaic of the skin. What is dark is not as bad. This yellow color called Y01, little bitty brush. This is called the spot brush. Couple places I'm looking to erase all the color. I am just looking to balance. I don't want to lose structure of my eye. Like when I smile, you see that there? I'm not looking to erase that. You saw just a couple of dots of things that's interrupting mosaics. I'm just going to dot it in a couple of spots and it softens it. Like a breakout tanner around it, help balance it just a little bit. So there's just a couple of spots. Part of my lip, you can see there's a little bit, even though I brought the level up a little bit in the light areas, there's a couple little spots that are still on the darker side. And we're bringing them into the lighter side. Completely finished. I feel completely naked, as if nothing is on my skin. Looking at it up close, you'll see no evidence of product on my skin. It looks just like my skin. That is the goal. And I just use all of these pretty colors and these few products. Game changer is the tanner pen. I can teach you how to do this. You can come to my account. I have tons of tutorials that teach this concept. Go to yes.outthandmatchme.com and I will show you color placement on your face. If you're scared about starting out with a tanner, I teach you how to use contour, sculpts, and even bronzers on my account. Come learn with me.